Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Rag Plays Crusader Kings II, Monks and Mystics as the Penitenziagite campaign. Currently playing as the Duke of Susa. We had just died. Duke Ardizone of Susa is now in charge, and for some strange reason we have righteous imprisonment over our wife. Haven't demonstrated this mechanic yet, but we have a 100% chance of success based on it. Apparently she acted dishonorably towards us, and no one will care if we arrest her. I don't know, she's an adulteress, that's why. So she cheated on us with somebody. Well, who? I must know. A divorce. Hey, the Pope will actually say yes. I can ask Pope Sergius V for a divorce from Walpurga due to her unfaithfulness. The request will not be denied, and will cost nothing. However, it will be viewed as an insult by her relatives. Well, who is her relatives? She's a lowborn. I don't care about her relatives. I get a new wife. She's pretty good, though. I'm gonna keep her. Till death do we part. Through sickness and in health. For richer, for poorer. And for cheating on us behind our back. I guess I'm kind of weak in that way. We still owe money to the Jews. We're probably never going to pay that back. Take a look at the wider world. I'm going to dismiss this. Looks like the Holy Roman Empire and the Kingdom of France are still fighting it out here. Their knights against ours. And they're bleeding each other dry. Looks like the HRE is winning. But he's lost a lot of troops. That 22k, but France, this is it. This is the entirety of the French army. And there's the other half of the HRE's army, so we're going to win again. What is this war about exactly? Defending against Kaiser Heinrich IV's Holy Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, and the Holy Roman claim on Aquitaine War. So he's fighting over Aquitaine. What, the kingdom? Not the kingdom, surely. I'm on Aquitaine. Well, let's find... Are you actually serious? Aquitaine. Does he mean the Duchy of Aquitaine over here? Weird. Why that, though? Why, though? That's... fabricated... Maybe? I don't know. I thought this was the Duchy of Bordeaux, actually. I guess it's called Aquitaine. I would think you would have wanted to snag, something else from France, like Dijon over here. This is part of Burgundy, and we have most of Burgundy already. If you look at Burgundy, actually the Kingdom of Burgundy isn't even created yet. I guess the Duchy of Burgundy is not included in Burgundy. So what is Burgundy? Do we own the entire thing? We do. Huh. Alright, well, anyway. So, yeah, we just died. We're working on getting a claim back on Savoy, even though our current Chancellor is not a very good character. We should look at changing our laws right now, because we do have some supporters for increasing our domain size again. We can go up in centralization. I think I'm going to do this right now. Everyone's for it. We should get it passed. And, we have a technology advancement available. I'm going to choose siege equipment. It's good to finish sieges as quick as possible. And looks like we have some natural improvement of church infrastructure and improved keeps and castle infrastructure on its own. So it's good that those are ticking up over time automatically. What the hell is our guy doing? He's studying technology in Constantinople. That's probably where we're getting all the tech advancements from. Our military is looking kind of shabby right now. But, do we have any prisoners? No prisoners. We have some factions in the Holy Roman Empire. Elective succession in the Holy Roman Empire. Well, what has it been changed to? Where do I see that? Agnatic primogeniture. He actually got Primo off. Huh. Well, I would rather it be elective, so I might even join that. Where's that faction? I join that, what happens? That's council power. He wants... She wants independence. They want to increase the power of the council in some manner. I don't want to go to war, honestly, against the HRE. I would rather not be a rebel. I'm good with that. As long as I'm allowed to continue to expand, I'm alright. They can do whatever they want. What the hell? Oh, that's Genoa. I was worried there. It was the same color as us. I thought I accidentally joined the faction and it fired. I always knew my ambition would help me reach great places. To acquire some wealth during the way is always a nice bonus. Hey, gold, diamonds, ore. Wait. 18 gold? Some days being Duke is no so easy. There is always business to attend to, subjects seeking audiences, and vassals complaining about imagined injustices. Finally, you're having a moment to yourself, strolling through the gardens. It's a me, Duke, Ardizone. Put on the Mario voice for no reason. Finally, you're having a moment to yourself, strolling through the gardens. In the distance, you spot a stranger dressed in a simple garb. Okay. It's a woman. I'd rather be alone. 20% I gain the trait shy. Well, that's not a good trait to have. I shall invite this woman to walk with me, because we are gregarious, or because we might get to be gregarious. So they passed the medium centralization law, so our domain limit is going to go up to 5. Turns out that the stranger Carla is a nun on her way back from the cloister after several months on the road. As the evening light grows dimmer, you converse about life and death, faith and doubt. When you excuse yourself to return home, the nun asks if you can offer room and board for a few days. Of course. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. I think I've had this event before, and I don't think it ends well. Yeah, you can come and stay with me. Oh, yes, of course. The For Whom the Bell Tolls event. Oh, fucking hell. More often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening, feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long and taxing day. However, recently, sleep seems to elude you. You are sitting in your study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before you, sipping a glass of wine and hoping that it shall give you the rest you seek. Suddenly someone knocks. Who could it be at this hour? Before you can shout at the intruder to leave you alone, the door opens and Carla strides in. Good evening, my lord. I realized that I never introduced myself properly. I am Death, and I am here to collect you. A dagger is glinting in her hand. I refuse. How about, how about you get in prison? And how about I execute you? Goodbye. Done with you. That may seem like a really easy thing, or a really lazy thing to do, but I hate this event. There's rarely a way out of it. I don't want to die, so I'm going to play this game of chess, and hopefully nothing comes... She's still alive! I'm playing chess with a dead woman! What is... What? I don't want to die. Carla raises an eyebrow, an amused look on her face. Why not? I have all the time in the world. You're simply postponing the inevitable. Ardizone, for you are sure to lose. She settles in the chair opposite your own and places the dagger on the table. Black or white? We'll choose black. Black, my lucky color. Well, it matters not, Carla says with a nonchalant shrug. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? I will take the advantage and do some stuff. What Carla is certainly an accomplished player. You managed to capture a few more of her pieces than her during the first part of the game. You do not look her in the face, however. Not like the look of her face. Thank God for my good fortune. Please let it continue. You try to keep... Somebody just died under suspicious circumstances. You try to keep your nerves in check, though it is nearly impossible. You are in the lead. The scowl on Carla has renewed your hopes, or is it just a trick? What is your next move? 67% of us cheating successfully. It's best to just focus on the game. I'm not going to cheat. Never have you met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent. Never has been so much at stake. The game is nearing an end, and it's looking grim. Indeed, Carla is playing with your captured queen and smiling confidently. I could be persuaded to return this to you for the right price. Holy hell. The life of my son Martino is yours. If I lose, he's yours. Am I gonna sell my soul for rock and roll? I want to die as this character, but I don't want to lose my son either, because he's shaping up to be good. No, I'm gonna... Alright. Dealings with death. During the last few moves, it feels as if time is standing still. Thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as if through a thick syrup. Randomly, disjointed thoughts flash into your mind. Places once visited, old friends you have not seen in years, dreams you gave up on. So many loose ends, and now it might be too late to pick up on them again. Checkmate. Your head snaps up, your eyes locking with Carla's. For the first time this evening, you can really see it, and it chills you to your core. The figure before you is not an ordinary woman. Not a woman at all. This is death, and she just won. It is time then, Artizone, she sighs contentedly. The endless rest awaits. Please, no, I beg you, mercy. Just one more year. No. Oh. Sucks. It sucks, I tell you. That event always ends in a loss. You can't win it. It sucks. At least the tyranny's gone. Duke Artizone has given up the ghost at age 39. He died under suspicious circumstances. Well known to be charitable, he freely gave his money to his friends and family. A godly man. Except for that one woman we executed because she was trying to kill us. I suppose there was no crime in that, though. Duke Martino, merely 10 years old. The realm is left in the capable hands of the Regent and Council. Long live Duke Martino. Oh boy. So we're under a regency. But our regent is fairly decent. Luckily. And our steward is we're no longer steward for him, no longer marshal. We need to sort the realm quickly. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will play as that guy. Regent has actually become our mother. She's taken over, which is good because she likes us a lot better than anybody else. Let's fix our positions here. You're a loyalist. I'm gonna go with you. And, we'll choose you. Collect me some taxes in Piedmont before I come of age, and train me troops in Piedmont as well. Can I get anybody who's a better guy there? No, not really. We have some people to appoint as things. We will make the mayor of... No, we will make our bishop into the High Alamoner. And a commander, we will choose Landolfo. Anybody better for the task than these other people, though? Him and him. And we have a successor nomination here. All of our potential heirs are children. I'm going to nominate my uncle to be the heir. And I'm going to make sure I'm being educated by somebody who's good. Assign guardian. Myself. Somebody with high marshal. We'll go with him. Also my uncle, for that matter. My brother needs an education focus. He's going to be on struggle as well. And my uncle needs to be educated by somebody. We will... can't learn with him, so... we'll go with my mother. He's already with my mother. We'll just leave him there. It's good. Unpause. We have a new heir. If your character dies, you will play as Omero Alarimechi, my uncle. Alright. It's too bad that happened. Hoping for a longer reign than that. A lot of our funds are depleted. Our prestige is awful. Our piety is awful. We're just a child. We have age in 6 years. Have to sit on our hands for a while. How's the war against France going, Mr. HRE man? He's losing to France right now. Minus 12%. As I'm out playing by myself, taking a break to eat some bread, I brought from the kitchens, I suddenly notice a young peasant child staring at me. He looks hungry. I'm gonna share my bread with him. I'll leave before he tries to steal it. No, I'm gonna share it with him. You shared your bread with the peasant child, and then you played together for several hours before parting ways. He waved happily as he ran home. This was fun. Gained 30 piety. Children are not classists. They'll play with whoever. They don't know about rank or anything like that. Alright. I grow more and more impatient with the Chancellor Mayor Ludovico. His slothfulness makes him go to extreme lengths to avoid having to do any actual work. I'll give him one last chance to sharpen up. I don't want any chance of me gaining the trait slothful. No thank you. I will talk to him and tell him to give a stern talking to him. I will, as a 10-year-old boy, I will go to this 44-year-old man and tell him to get his shit together. I was glad to hear Chancellor Mayor Ludovico decided to amend his ways and start working harder. The slothfulness that caused us to miss the opportunity to improve. Piedmont seems to have disappeared overnight, and I'm glad I sternly talked to him about it. So he lost slothful because of us. That's cool. Gained a bit more skill because of it, I think. Shut the gates. Why is that turning up? Is there a disease running through our area right now? That's close by, but it's not on us yet. We're not doing it yet. Slow fever in Lombardy. Actually, wait a minute. Nope, nothing yet. Got some disease resistance because we have a hospital in Piemonte. % disease resistance. I wish we could see that somewhere. Somebody is no longer our steward. That's too bad. I'm going to make this guy the steward because he's content. Content characters are less likely to faction or plot against you. Whenever you can, you should have content characters on your council and as vassals, because they don't cause any trouble. They don't plan anything against you. They're happy with what they have in life. And we'll send him to collect taxes as well. Growing our wealth at a fairly steady rate, 5 ducats a month. One child lacks an education focus, and that is me. Or is that, that's my rival, even. He is playful and rowdy. We are still going to train him to be a marshal, I think. What the hell? The Duke of Savoy's wife just died under suspicious circumstances. I don't know about that. I think this man is a devil worshipper, you know? I might do something a little bit different here. What if I were to hunt apostates? can't proselytize. I'll hunt apostates, I guess. Have our piety go up a bit. New decisions are available. Shut the gates again. Not gonna do that. Our hospital's doing pretty well to stop the plague from coming this way, so... Duke Gebhard of Verona used a favor on Kaiser Heinrich of the Holy Roman Empire to get a chancellor position. Well, you're a really good chancellor anyway, I don't know why you needed that. Getting Duke Ernst of Austria fired in the process. Well, what was Ernst like? Ernst was almost as good as him. I'd use that, I guess. You got what you wanted, man, I can't blame you there. What kind of plague is this? Smallpox. Ugh. Look at the spread of that. Going right down to France. Oh, our kinsman has died. Was our half-brother at the start of the game, our great-grandfather, I believe. Ah, yes, so... One child lacks an education focus. That's me. Marshal. There we go. Hopefully our Marshal makes us into a good character. Our Marshal has recruited a massive recruitment drive. How's our levy looking right now? Actually, it's higher than it was before. France is bringing sexy back over here. I've learned that if I put my mind to something, I will usually get it. Loses the trait willful, gains the trait stubborn. That's too bad. Stubborn's not a very good trait to have. Causes problems when you fight, I think. When you're leading troops. Okay, so what is going on in the Holy Roman Empire? Still have lots of army. There's the main army. Hey, betrothal, unmarried heir. Oh wow, he's so good. We need to get him married. Do a genius. Totally get this one. Go for the genius, even though she's depressed. It might have something happen because of it. Arranged marriage, arranged betrothal between her and my uncle. There we go. Solve that little problem. What about me, though? I should probably look for a wife as well. Your steward, Bishop Latenzio, has collected a special tithe in Piemonte. Excellent, we get 40 ducats. A lot of money. Let's look for a woman. Become our wife in the future. I like that one, but she's 36. A younger one than this. There's a 16-year-old, but she's not very good. What about a high diplo wife? I'd rather stewardship, though. This one is 16, we'll go with her. Arrange betrothal between her and me, but I'd get minus 200 from that. I don't know if I want that. Can I find somebody else who's relatively good? Does the Kaiser have any daughters? He doesn't. He's got sisters, but they're all pretty old. Don't have any kids. Princess of Hungary, you say? I wonder. Arrange betrothal between her and me. Won't accept. What about if I chose a different duke, like one of his daughters? She's 3. She'd be younger. What about the Duke of Provence instead? She's got plenty of kids. She's 12. She's already betrothed, though. What about this one? 10 years old, curious and conscientious. It's the wrong childhood focus, though. But let's see if she'll accept. She will accept. Yes. Could I educate her, though? You're already getting an offer from us, but we might be able to transfer her over here. Assign Guardian. Why not? Base reluctance. It's too bad. Oh, I don't know if I want this child after all. I might break the betrothal. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. I'll break it before it goes, before she comes of age. Mark her as a special interest character, so I can keep track of her easy. New important decisions are available. Same deal. Oops. Child lacks an education focus. My cousin. Let's give her... I want to give her Diplo focus, I think. Hey, technology. Awesome. We gain it in, I'm not too sure. Betrothed can marry. She came of age and she's a fantastic character. Yeah, we'll send that. She's still depressed though, that's too bad. Maybe she'll cheer up once she's married. Money or prestige? I think the money is more important. The sweet Duke Martino, yeah, she accepts. My uncle should be very happy about that. I really want to expand, but it's taken forever to get anything we want. I really need a better chancellor. Maybe I can look for somebody who will accept an invitation to court. Let's try and find a character. Search all for men who will join court. Or within Diplo range, any ruler, not in prison, any married, my religion, any culture, adult, yes, any. We will save this filter in slot 2. We want a high Diplo guy. An Occitan here. That's a strong guy, I kind of like him. Yeah, I'm going to invite him to court. Welcome. Now, you're hired. You don't like me very much. Why is that? I invited you to court, but, well, whatever. That's fine. Go to Savoy and get me a claim. New important decisions are available. The Holy Roman Empire has approved the institution of the ruler imprisonment sovereignty law. The HRE is getting more and more powerful. As long as he doesn't pull my ability to go to war internally, I'm fine with it. After being skillfully treated by the court physician Bishop Agostino of Pinerello, my mother Walpurga is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. 1.6 ducats. You were the guy who cut off my father's penis. Or my grandfather's penis. Somebody's penis. Whatever. Fine. Take some money. Be happy with me. I'm gonna silently seek to supplant you. Get rid of you. Can't be trusted. We're actually Italian, but we look like a German kid. Hey, special minor titles. Our spy master is dead. That's too bad. Somebody else who's a spy mastery type guy. He's going to be the mayor of Cuneo. We're going to get him to study technology in... You know what, Nassau. Send him to the capital of the HRE and see if he can get anything for us. Commander position has become available. Let us put our uncle in charge, because our uncle needs to gain some prestige. We also have better commanders available as well. This guy here is much better than him, certainly, so... Let's fire that one and put this guy on the council. Good commanders right now. Excellent commanders. Somebody vanished without a trace. That means they were kidnapped by a Satanist. The mayor of Bozdar. That's in Poland somewhere, I would think. Where's that? Yeah, in Sandomierz. Don't much care for that. That's a little bit worrying. Betrothed can marry. Some woman wants to marry this guy? Yeah, sure. Whatever. It's my, my current diplomat. Tyrol. I get on well with others, while some people only chase ambitions and get into needless conflicts. I gained the trait content. That's too bad. I didn't want to be content, really. I can't plot when I'm content. I think that's what that means. Do important decisions. Oh, we should build some buildings. We've got a lot of money right now. Wouldn't want anything to happen to it. Build a keep to increase the levy size. We can build a training grounds. We can build castle fortifications. Anything we can build in any of the other places yet that buff our tax modifier, preferably. A lot of money for a keep. But it's worth it. Pikeman morale goes up. Fortifications, keep. You know what? We should begin by building a sick house in the hospital. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. As soon as any more diseases come through here. Only 1088. There's a couple of epidemics in the world. Smallpox down in Africa. Consumption, which is tuberculosis. And, yeah. Can't change any laws because we're under regency. Getting a lot of money per month. Hey, what's this? Birth of the Assassins. Word is spreading that a Shia missionary, Hassan-i Sabah, has founded a religious order known as the Hashashin. Somewhere in western Persia, using trickery and guile, the mysterious cult of trained killers has seized control of the mountain fortress of Alamut and converted it into their headquarters. Already a string of violent murders can be traced back to Hassan's devoted and fearless disciples. I don't know how we would know about this. We would receive no news from the Muslim territory, or very little just from this area, but whatever. Sure. Not gonna affect us in any way. What are you doing, man? Truce was signed. Okay, so we've gained some more technology again. But what's this truce about? Truce was signed after the Holy Roman claim on Aquitaine War. The war between ended in a white peace, so nobody gained anything. The Kaiser gave up the war because he couldn't win, I guess. And now he's at war with some rebels, and he's mustering the troops. I always get compliments for my fair skin, my silken hair, and my big eyes. They tell me that I am beautiful and I should be proud of my looks. I am the fairest of them all. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Sick house has been built in the hospital. Because we have a sick house, we gain plus 5% disease resistance and our hospital level is increased by 1. More technology. Wow. Spy Master's doing a great job. Looks like we've gained some military technology. I'm going to improve our military organization. And, hell, even our light infantry, I think. The Regency for us has ended. We became what? I don't know what we became, in fact. Hey! I have finished my education in the ways of war, and I find that I have some talent for it. It is wise to attack the enemy's strategy. I am a skilled tactician. Good. Hey, I became brawny! That's an awesome trait. I like to climb, wrestle, and run. As I grow older, I'm beginning to notice that I'm physically stronger than the other children. Yep. Good with that. Look at that martial score. Look at this character. He's amazing. Let's get some different hair, though. First things first. Not a big fan of the German haircuts in the game. Gotta be honest. I'll go with that and get a different beard here. Definitely need a beard. I like that one. We can choose a character focus. 3 out of 3 domain size. Do I want to do a martial focus again? Pick an ambition first. Pick the groom and heir ambition, and then we will pick hunting. I'm always doing hunting. Why don't we try something different for a change? Because we have enough martial. I don't really need anything extra like that. Let's do rulership. And there are special minor titles grantable. We have a designated regent slot that needs to be filled. We're going to give that to our wife once we get it, so we'll just hang on to that for now. Anyone better for the job here? He hates us. Why does he hate us so much? We're rivals. Okay. This guy is better than the other guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and make him the commander as well, our diplomat. Hey, we're being invited to a feast. Let's go to the feast. How's our wife coming along? Not really going in the direction I want, I gotta say, and I don't want a theology. I'm gonna break this betrothal. Not very good for me. After the council meeting, Steward Latenzio asked me to exchange a few words in private. Apparently he has uncovered a rumor concerning a rare artifact. Latenzio believed there was some truth to the rumor and urged me to have a search arranged. A good idea, Steward. You should arrange it. Yep. Monferrat prospers. I am pleased to hear, after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Monferrat is doing very well. People are happy and tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Monferrat prospers. Alright, we need a wife. Kaiser Heinrich has greeted us to his feast, wine was served, and delicious aromas came from the kitchen, etc. We need to find a wife. So we need a load a filter, slot 0. Let's see if we can find anyone who's suitable. There's a 39-year-old. Woody's particularly amazing. You know what? We might have to keep it in the family. What do we have? Search our realm. That one is chaste. I don't know. What's she being tutored as? Probably transfer her guardian before we do that. Nah, you know what? Find a different character. We will go back to searching all. Find a different woman. There's a Norman girl. There's a lisp. That one's 20. That's about the right age. We will go with this one, I think. Is she lowborn? She's probably lowborn. Bummer. It's a club-footed one. She's 16 and very ugly looking. We'll go with her. Whatever. Arrange marriage, her and me. We lose 200 prestige. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Kaiser Heinrich's feast is over, and it's time to begin the long way home. After the food, the entertainment, the warmth, the real world feels cold and hostile. More More prestige. We definitely need that right now. And we're going to make her the regent. Award her the honorary title. He wants to make me a commander. I need the prestige right now, so I'm going to accept. Currently, I am at home, reigning in Ivrea, Piedmont. New decisions are available. We have money. Money is wonderful. Increase our castle fortifications in the capital. Improve a militia training ground here in Monferrat. Improve this here. I'd like to get a pike training ground in the capital, though. That's what I'm going to save up for. Yeah, we already have enough money for it. Let's go ahead and build that. A daughter was born to Amaro Alaramici and Emma von Andex, named Lydia. Set her to thrift, and Lydia is a fine name. We should change a law now that we can. Got some supporters to go up to high. I would really like to change this to late feudal administration and things like that. Most people are against all of the good laws, but the only one... This one I think is doable if I can buy 2 favors from 2 different people. I can get this passed to revoke titles of religious enemies. One child lacks a education focus. Martial it is. People are vanishing without a trace. Looks like Genoa is attacking Provence. Can we please get a claim on Savoy? New decisions are available. I'm gonna turn those off. I'm tired of getting notified about that. This, and whenever the other one turns up. Hunting. Since we're not on the hunting focus, we won't get notified, so... Hey, there we go. Alright. Good God, we're never gonna... We have a long time to live, so I'm not too worried about it. In time, we will press that claim. We're in debt as well. All this will be remedied soon. We do have the claim. Let's move our Chancellor over to Valais. Hopefully we get rid of our debt before any sort of bad modifiers spring up. Yeah, sure, I'll travel to the feast. Absolutely. Thank you for having us. And 5 prestige. As soon as we get to 0, I'm declaring war on Savoy. Still only has 1 title. He's got a claim on us right now, though. Hey, there's some gold to gain prestige. Peasants of Piedmont are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master David has suggested a provincial messenger system. Hey, we're going to have mailmen so that they can communicate with their kin more easily. He claims that doing so would be... Yeah, that's fine. Prosperity increases, that's good. The debt will go away instantly anyway. Level 2 hospital. A son was born to our character over here. He needs to be on the struggle focus, and Omero is fine. I wonder whatever happened to Rag. Did we ever become Rag? I don't think we did. What? Wait, whoa. Great Holy War. What was that? Declaration of war. The Holy Roman Emperor has declared war on King Crusader II of Pomerania. Pomerania being up here, he's declared a great holy war for this area. Well, he should win that, no problem. Barely any Slavics in the area, and the only kind of troops do you have, sir? 727 troops. Yeah, you're dead. This is about to become Germany. Apparently, Danzig ist Deutsch. I wonder if that will just take this section and not Poznan. Poznan might still be its own thing. I might get in on this, you know. Lords of the Holy Roman Empire have approved the institution of the ruler title grant sovereignty law. Cool. Alright, so I said I was going to work on laws, didn't I? People support that right now. 3 opponents of this and a bunch of undecided people. Used a favor on Kaiser Heinrich to get the marshal position. Got somebody else fired because of it. Totally go up here and seize Danzig if I wanted to. It's already being sieged. I think we must be going for quite a long while now. I'm not sure if the timer went off and I just didn't realize it, but after this event I think I'll kill it there. The peasants in Piedmont spend a long time on the road in order to meet with priests, or so your court chaplain Agostino claims. He suggests it would be in our local interest to build shrines. More prosperity is a good thing. Always do it when you have the money. And I do think that's going to do it for this episode of Rag Plays Crusader Kings II Monks and Mystics as the Penitenziagite campaign. Next time we'll hopefully be in the position to attack Savoy once our prestige goes up. Not sure why it's going at such a low rate right now, but it is. Got that tongue of a saint still. Anyway, see you next time.